How's
Don't
it
hit it.
going? What? How's it going? Welcome back to CentialChat. This is actually the first video I've recorded with my new setup. I rearranged things because I do that way more often than I should. I think that's like the 9th time I've rearranged the room since I've moved here. I just like to change things up. And also, I'm actually prepared. I actually have like a ton of fluids on me right now. By fluids, I just mean I actually brought a water bottle so my voice won't get hoarse like halfway through the video.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
Yeah, I mean, because that's the mistake I always make in like videos where I'm talking a lot. Like it was the same thing that happened with like back like I think it was 2017 where like all of October it was just me reading scary stories. And there was this one which I didn't expect to be so long, and it turned out I think it was like a half an hour long video of just me reading that, and my voice was just very hoarse at the end. Um, and it was to the point like where I was doing the intro, I kind of rushed or not the intro, the outro. I kind of rushed it because I'm like, I just want this done. I'm done here. But so you're in a car right now,
Right, I had to drive my little brother to driver's ed, so.
even though he should have just walked. I mean, it's good for the body.
Right, he has to move those little legs, even though he's taller than me now, which makes me sad.
Well, just cut his legs off.
You
Then
know,
it'll be shorter.
that's what I've been threatening, but he doesn't listen, and getting closer
The day will come.
eventually.
Alright, hang on, did I mess? Okay, no. I thought I messed it up. So I changed up on the actual CentialChat channel. I changed it to where it says featured channels now. Because originally it said CentialCast Crew, but like since I changed the name of my main channel, it's not CentialCast anymore, it's Central Games. Since I've changed that, it made no sense for CentialChat to still have that.
Right.
And I also changed the icon, which I like the new icon.
What's the new icon?
Just a microphone with a red background. Because red started this channel color. On Central Games, I've always had like a green theme. But for some reason I decided for CentialChat it should be red. I thought it might be cool if I end up doing like other types of videos and stuff, like other channels or something. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do like a sort of like color coordinated thing. Like it seems like way too much work, and it probably won't happen, but it might happen. You know, in like
Yeah,
years.
I haven't.
What was that?
No, you were saying something.
Oh, I was just mentioning it's been a couple weeks since I've recorded on my main channel.
Right.
Yeah, it just it kind of like I've been in this situation where I've kind of been like pissed off with like my family and such, and you're turning right now, aren't you?
Yep, I'm turning. How'd you know?
So do you have Skype running through your Bluetooth then?
No, I'm using earbuds.
Oh, I was kind of hoping that I would just be like it'd be like Kit in your car at the moment, like just
Yeah, no,
my
I
voice
got my
booming
car
through
up.
the speakers.
Got my car on max, letting everyone in the neighborhood hear us.
I would love for that to happen, just to have my voice booming in your car. Does your car even have Bluetooth? Or
Fuck
is it too
no.
old?
It's too old. It's over 20 years old. It's too old for that.
Well, just hook it up with USB.
I don't even have USB in this car.
I mean, well, you can do it through like the lighter.
The lighter thing?
Yeah, you can like get like an adapter. Just have my voice
My
booming
friend
through
has
the car.
my friend has this adapter where he can hook up to a radio signal, and then he can like play things on the radio.
You turned into a robot for a second there. I don't know what. I think it's just the signal's a bit strange right now. Probably because you're
Right,
moving.
because some
Wow, you cut
yeah,
off
I'm
completely.
driving around like
Whoa. Robot voice there.
yeah.
Um, okay, there we go. I think the signal's getting back. You kind of cut out completely
All
for a
right.
second there. It's a bit strange.
Uh,
But,
yeah, it's just fun because I'm driving around.
yeah, I think it's just the signal's moving so much that it's kind of causing a really shoddy connection. But, I did change the name of Central Games. For one, it was just I was changing up the style, and I thought it might be a fresh new start. But like also, I found a name that or like a channel that had a similar name. Um, that's like way older. Like I found like a network of channels that had a similar name, and that kind of served to like change my name a bit because I didn't want people to think like I totally just copied that channel.
Right.
And so I figured it'd probably be a lot better if I just kind of just change up the name a little bit. And so, yeah, that happened. But what was it you were gonna say about you? You mentioned something about your channel.
Yeah, no, I haven't really changed much about my like channel icon. Someone actually made it for me, and so I've just kept it there, and it's just been purple. So purple's kind of my channel color.
Mm. Yeah. Also, back to what I was saying about family. Just to clarify, it's not like my immediate family. Like I'm fine with my parents and sister. It's just like people who are away have just kind of. I've mentioned this in a video. Like I think it's the latest video on the. Yeah, it is the latest video on my channel because, like, I mentioned like how I'm kind of frustrated with a lot of people, like because it's one of those things where they're just basically giving the impression that they don't really give a rat's ass, and like I've been kind of angry lately and just haven't been like in the mood.
Ooh, doggy.
What happened there?
It's just me getting out of my hot ass car because my air conditioning is not working anymore.
Oh,
So I'm outside now, and it's actually colder outside than it is on the inside of my car. And it's
I'm
91 degrees outside.
oh, it is.
Yeah.
It sounds like a good day to just not leave my room.
Right.
A good day to be a shut-in.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my mom to open up the garage door so I can get inside finally.
You don't have to wait, just plow through.
Just all right.
I expect to hear a really loud crash in a second now, okay? So, oh. That was actually a gunshot. Yeah, he's dead.
Help.
So, this is how many videos are we gonna like? When do you know like when you're going to like boot camp?
Actually, I don't know anymore because the Army denied my waiver.
Oh, really?
Originally, I was going to leave during August, but they denied my waiver due to a slight hearing difficulty in my right ear. But I've since then have been looking at the Navy, and so far they've accepted my medical waiver. But we're just waiting on MEPS to answer, and then I'll pick out my job, and we'll see when I leave. But right now, it's undetermined when I leave.
Oh. And then I'm gonna have to find a new co-host. I swear the co-host position is like the Defense Against the Dark Arts position in Harry Potter. You're my second I've had on here. The first time I had to like get someone else getting you on the show was because like the original host and I like co-host and I like we never really there was like a time where like our classes were so different that we never saw each other and we just never really talked for a pretty sizable time. I'm gonna
Right.
actually mess with my audio a little bit. There we go. Excuse me. Anyway, the first time like it was just like a problem with like or like just like we never really saw each other for a time, and then that's when I got you on, and now it looks like I'm gonna have to find a new co-host.
Eventually, yeah.
It's
It always
fine. It'll
happens.
be like 2 years until I upload on this channel again. Because that seems
That's
to be the pattern. Because they take a while. Because like you got to get them to a decent length,
right.
and so like you have to actually have proper amounts of time. Like just looking at my channel, or on the CentialChat channel, I've got 4 podcasts released. I want to do these more often. It's just they take a lot of time, and
I know.
especially editing. Editing takes so long on these videos, like with these giant files.
Yeah, I haven't made a video in over a year now, so like my subscriber count's gone down quite a bit. So I mean that's understandable. Why stay on a dead channel? But I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to make a video today because why not?
I want to do some more live action ones. Like I've got a nice camera. I just never have used it really in like a full video.
Right.
I've only really used it for like updates and stuff. And actually, I don't even think no, I didn't even do that because I usually just use my phone because I can upload from the app. But like I've got a nice camera. It's just the problem is I don't go out that often.
Right.
And so, like, I haven't had the chance to it, or to, like, really do anything.
No,
But,
definitely.
huh?
We should go out together sometime. Just hang out.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, yeah, we should meet up sometime.
I mean, I know where you live.
Yeah.
In a creepy way.
But CentialChat, the channel, if you look at the years, it's like 2 years, 2 years, 1 year, 8 months.
Literally my channel. Like, I've not uploaded that much, and I feel bad.
But the problem is it takes a lot of motivation. Like,
I'm just lazy.
Yeah, it just takes a decent amount of motivation to continue to do something, like, every single day. Like, the editing process. I hate editing. I'd be totally fine if I would just record the video and then someone else would edit it. Because I can record, I can upload. I just hate the editing process.
My dude, I just do vlogs, so I never edit. Like, I used to edit so heavily, like with iMovie. I just edit, just for the hell of it, Just have some fun with editing because it's somewhat fun, but somewhat difficult.
Mm.
But no, I don't edit at all because I just don't waste time.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I bet, like, spending hours just sitting there, audio files at the ready.
Yeah, especially like I think the full video that I'm uploading whenever I upload a podcast is like, because video files are actually huge. I think it's like 5 or 6 gigs.
Right.
Because like even like my normal videos are like a gigabyte, and those are only like 20 minutes of gameplay.
Right.
Maybe even more for the CentialChat. I never really paid that much attention. But, okay, I think we're going to go ahead and end this off, like this, and then move on to the next segment.
Right.
Because this is actually longer than I planned on doing for one segment. But I've got new music for the transition, because it wouldn't make sense to do the creepy one I did for Halloween.
No, it always makes sense.
I have some nice jazz music.
Good.
That I got from Kevin Macleod. Another one of my favorites to use in videos. Because
I just expected you to use a sousaphone the entire time.
yeah, I wish. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next segment.
Do 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 do.
I've been recording this whole time. I started recording right after I cut it off. So I just let you do that for the entire beginning segment.
Didn't even warn me.
It's a great way to start off the next segment, though.
I guess so.
Just something random like that.
Yeah. Hey, has your channel been growing since last time we talked?
The CentialChat one, no, not even a little bit. But the Central Games is at um, I created
Ooh,
um a
you got really
record,
loud there.
huh?
You're getting really loud. It hurt my ears.
Oh, am I? Huh.
Yeah, you're like
How
your
do I
voice.
turn the volume down on my mic, like through Skype?
I don't know, but like your voice went from being like a mild like talk to like a booming like godly voice.
I mean, I have to mess around. I had to keep messing around with the recording software thing. I should have did an audio test. Why didn't I do that? Um, well, you know what? I'm about to, like, this is going to be really ridiculous, but I'm going to play the first segment during the second segment just to test my mic sensitivity. What? Excuse me. Hold the fuck up.
How do I hold that though?
Wait, hang on. Okay, that's... What? Oh, that's the current recording file. Okay, hang on. I was trying to open up the one that's currently being added to. Hopefully I didn't mess everything up. Let's see how this works. See how this sounds. You won't hear it, unfortunately. I don't think, anyway, because Skype's not that advanced. Also, how do you do a group chat on here?
You know, I don't know, but I know you can do a group chat on Messenger. Hit it. You know, that's what I've been. Are you able to record on Messenger at all? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the audio's not too bad on that. It's kind of... Whoa, what the shit? What the shit is... Okay, my audio is, like, going up and down on its own. You know what? You do you, computer. I don't care anymore. Well, it's muted. Oh, okay. There we go. Finally got it back up. It's staying as it wants to. Alright, it's staying there. Okay. I don't know what the hell happened just then. But my audio was jumping. Like, I was watching the volume jump from like 12 to 30 to 3. And I was just kept trying to get it to a decent level. It just wasn't working.
Right.
It was being kind of stupid. I think I need to execute it. Take it round back and shoot it.
That's what you do with machines, right?
Mm-hmm. Is there a way to just extract that software? Because the computer's pretty good. I'm fine with the computer. It's quite good.
Right.
Okay. Alright. I think everything's working fine now. So, high school. We're finished with it.
No more of our torment.
Yeah, it was a decent run.
Yeah, I enjoyed band. Band was quite fun, except for, you know, the band camp, but now we get to watch other people suffer.
Yeah, I'm going to be visiting in May during band camp just to see how everyone's going.
May?
Huh?
May? I didn't know band camp was in May.
Or August, I mean.
I was concerned, like, you're going to wait all the way till May?
Yeah, well, I'll be visiting in August. I'm going to be visiting in August to see how everyone's doing.
Yeah, I want to see how everyone's doing, too. I want to sit down with, like, a fan and, like, a big jug of water and just, like, laugh at the torment.
Yeah, my friend Jason and I, we actually talked about like setting up like a kiddie pool.
Yes.
And sitting in it. Like
just like laughing at them hot peasants.
Like that would be hilarious. I just have no idea how we'd fill it up without a hose, so.
Buckets of water. Like you you get gallon jug waters, not gallon. You get 5-gallon jug waters, and you just buy them from like Fairway, and then you bring them, and then you fill the pool up with these 5-gallon jugs.
But we'll have to see if we end up doing that. I mean, I thought about doing a variety of weird things because it's my first instinct to mess with people.
Right.
And so, like, I've also thought about, like, convincing a group of friends to all buy Hogwarts robes and just hang out in the stands. It's just a weird idea I've had.
Right.
I've been playing with this USB for, like, however long we've been recording now.
Why?
I don't know. It's one of those ones where you twist the dial at the bottom and then it pops out the top. And that's like really fun. And it makes some nice squeaking noises as well. There you go, enjoy that. Wow, you just like had some explosive diarrhea just then. That's what I call an asplosion.
My mom said she would open the garage, but they haven't opened the garage yet. I'm like, can you open the garage, please? She's like, yes, we will. It's still closed.
Just kick the door down.
Yes, I'll kick this metal door down.
I mean, is it one of the ones that's metal separated by plastic?
Ish.
If it's full metal, that kind of sucks. But if it's plastic, just cut that shit open. Plastic has a low melting point. I don't know the exact melting point. Hang on, I can look that up. It's interesting. I'm a scientific person. I like to know this stuff. Plastic melting point. It's 170 degrees Celsius and 338 degrees Fahrenheit. Not that bad. So, just what you do is you get yourself a blowtorch. You got one of those?
I mean, I'm outside, so I could just use that power of the sun, I guess.
Yeah, just get a magnifying glass, redirect the heat, and then stand there, or redirect the light and heat, I suppose, towards the door, and stand there for the next half hour.
Right.
And then
sounds like
it'll
fun.
Work. But I've been recently trying to decide what I want to do on the main, like, gaming channel, like my main channel, that I actually do stuff on regularly. Because it seems like I always get hooked on one game, and then it's just that for a while. Like, that was how it was for Fallout 4. That's how it currently is with Skyrim.
She played Doom.
I mean, I've never played the game, but, like, I've been looking, like, the Steam sales this year, the Steam summer sales are actually really good. Like, usually it's games, there's, like, some really good sales, but it's for games that I don't really play or have much interest in. But, like, this year it's actually really good. Like, Grand Theft Auto 5 is $15.
Wow.
Fallout New Vegas is $3.29. And that's for the Game of the Year edition, I believe, right? I suppose it's $10 for, like, the Ultimate Edition. I think that's just a regular... it's just a regular one.
Still a good price.
Yeah, I think I'll just buy the Ultimate Edition, honestly. And then Conan Exiles, this game I've had my eye on for a while. It's normally $40, but it's $20. 50% off, that's pretty good. There was also other games, I don't want to spend all of my graduation cash on, like, games. What was that?
My door.
I heard, like, a squeaky squeak. It sounded like a cat. It was a bit distorted.
I got cats here, actually.
Oh, but one of them meow? Because I think it just...
No, that was the door.
Oh, it sounded like a cat, but really distorted.
Scare ya? I got demon cats here. What are you gonna do?
Raise my army of highly trained geese and send them after you. I like how this... Huh?
Sorry, you were saying.
Oh, I was just gonna say I like how I started off this segment originally gonna like do like weird high school stories and such, but like we've slowly wandered to cats.
Right, I'm gonna go see my cats right now.
Put them on air in an interview.
Oh my goodness, they're actually together. They are never this close together. They literally hate each other. Tegan, what do you think about my dude? Okay, did you hear that sigh?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear it.
She literally breathes right into the mic. I love you, Tegan. Don't bite me. Hi, Tux. How are you?
What is that noise?
Me rubbing the mic against his fur.
Oh, it sounded like a scratching almost. Something else I've got an idea for, which I've been talking about with, or I was going to talk to Brandon about, like the original co-host was, going to haunted places because I've always thought that'd be a lot of fun to do.
Right.
And there's a variety of places in Iowa, and then I really want to take him to. There's a place called Mars Hill that was not far from where I used to live. But, like, it's this place that has, like, a lot of history. Like, not all of it's confirmed. But, like, it's... Like, there was, like, an arsonist there. Like, the original church had burned down. But they rebuilt it using the parts of the original. So it's still pretty good. But, like, there's, like, a really old cemetery. And then there's Crybaby Bridge just not far from it. Or, like, one of them. Because if you look up Crybaby Bridge, there's, like, 16 in America. Or something like that. Nobody even knows which one's the real one, honestly. But, like, I've heard stories about that bridge. And it's, like, there's... Mars Hill's got a lot of history to it. Like, alleged, like, cult activities and such. There, and I thought it'd be cool to record there because I never really saw anything like in the pictures I was taking, but like when I was there once and I was taking pictures, I had like just put new batteries into the camera, and like I wasn't even there 5 minutes when the batteries were like dying, and so it was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
And then Hotel Atoma is a hotel in the city not far from it, which is where I was born, actually, which is also allegedly haunted. The city of Ottumwa, not the hotel, is where I was born. I wasn't born in a hotel. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, that's what you say to everyone, but we all know you were born in that hotel.
But, like, anyway,
okay, you were saying about the hotel.
I have no idea what the hell you just said.
We're talking about hotel.
No, I mean, I'm not sure what you said. Because you cut out.
Oh, okay.
You went Jared. You went Jared, and then I couldn't understand what you were saying.
Nice.
But, like, that hotel's allegedly haunted and such. But I thought it'd be cool to do, like a trip. Make it like a trip. Go to Mars Hill at night. That'd be creepy. Especially because it's in the middle of the woods.
The woods.
The woods.
The woods.
Oh, I just realized this is a great place to end this end this segment. Say something stupid for the transition.
Dicks are good for your health.
Right. Alright. So, you got any ridiculous high school stories in this post-graduation CentialChat? First, CentialChat since graduation.
That time we went down to Florida and those kids were like, well, they were threatened by that one guy and like by Wendy's or something.
What happened? I never heard this.
Did you ever go to you went on the band trip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, One second. I gotta play the movie back. So if I'm not like focusing, it's because I got it back. Okay, so basically, I think this was on my bus. I can't remember which bus. I think I went on bus 2 or something. Because you went on bus 4, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, I was on 4.
So I think I went on bus 2. And so basically, when we came back, these kids were talking about how they were threatened at Wendy's by some guy in his car.
Oh, that's nice.
And you remember how it was like negative something there?
There's what?
So remember when we stopped in that really cold place where it was like negative degrees?
Oh yeah.
When we were coming back from Florida?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they were threatened.
Oh, on the way back?
Yeah, on the way back.
I wasn't. I didn't go on the way back. I went home with my parents.
What?
Because they were there.
Oh, okay.
And so I went back with my parents, and I didn't take the buses back. We hit some filming locations and such for Stranger Things, which was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Which we got to visit the the elementary school and the high school, I suppose, because it's all the one big school that just filmed in a separate area. And then the Tigers sign that's painted on the wall, that's actually painted there. You have to climb up onto these metal rungs to view it, which I did. But it's there, and it's pretty cool. It was quite interesting. The whole town is where it was filmed. It does straight up look like something from the 80s, and it's really cool.
It's interesting.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
So for my favorite part of when they were being threatened, I literally where I was at the time they were being threatened was outside in my shorts in negative 2-degree weather, eating ice cream from McDonald's, just standing there.
Yeah.
Well, passersby look at me like I'm a freak.
I loved on that Florida trip when we got off the bus in Florida how we all stood out because of our pasty white Iowan skin.
Yeah.
I love how when we were going into that mall or that sort of mall, it was like a mall, but it was all restaurants.
A horde of vampires have entered your area.
I don't know what that was, but there's a guy outside, who he's like, "You guys aren't from around here, aren't you? Are you?" He said that to me. I'm like, "No, we're from Iowa." I feel like he just looked at our skin.
He looked at our skin and was like, "Not Floridan."
I love how the first day we were there was so nice, but then every other day was ridiculously cloudy and windy.
Right.
And so we had one day of nice weather, and then the rest was if we didn't leave Iowa. So we basically brought Iowa weather with us.
Yes, we did. And I remember it was 50 degrees out, and when we went to Universal's.
Yeah.
I was wearing Jesus, you got really loud again. But you I went out in short sleeves. I think we all went out in short sleeves. There's a couple people who wore sweatshirts, but everyone looked at us like we were complete monsters. We're just walking in short sleeves in the forest. What the hell are you doing? It's not that kind of weather. It's cold, and we're from Iowa.
You don't know cold until you've been to Iowa. In Iowa, people from Iowa are basically super soldiers because we've experienced every type of weather.
And
all in
right
1
now
week.
We're experiencing heat.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago it was kind of cold.
Right.
Just a few weeks ago it kind of got cold for a while. It was windy and such. But now it's all hot and shit. And I don't want to leave the house because I hate hot weather.
Same.
I actually like winter because I just hate heat.
I do too.
Everyone, it's the opposite for them, and I accidentally hit the lever on my chair, and I sank down a little bit.
Good job.
But, everyone I've talked to, it's the opposite for them. It's kind of the opposite of them. Or for them, because they're oh, I can't do anything. I can't tolerate cold weather.
Right.
I hate this heat or I hate this cold and stuff. And I'm like the opposite. I'm like, heat is evil.
Right.
I I want it to be winter. And I hate this.
Just move the Arctic, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I've always thought it might be fun to like move up north. But at the same time, like I've been happy here in Des Moines and I like this area.
Mhm.
Because I've always been more of an urban guy anyway. I've always been more of a fan of like urban areas and such. That like I'm not sure I want to move from this area for a while because there's some interesting interesting things here, like good places for like photography and such. And my Facebook serves as proof that I like to take pictures. Considering, like my favorite thing to take pictures of is foggy skylines. Like anytime it's foggy out and we're like out driving, like I always have my parents stop the car so I can get out and take a picture of the foggy skyline. Like I love to do that. It's one of my favorites. Especially if it's set up in a way to where you can see the bottom part of the building but the up top part is like disappearing into fog. That's one of my favorite things.
I'm more of a rural guy.
Mm.
I kind of like to be in like secluded areas because sometimes I don't like people, you know.
Yeah. What was that liquid noise? Are you peeing?
Yeah.
You turned into
No, I was
a
washing my hands after
serious
eating.
robot then. What were you doing?
I know I was. So I was eating ice cream while we were talking,
Oh.
and so I got some on my hands, so I decided to wash my hands, and that was the water noise.
It sounded like you were peeing, like a mega pee. Like it was like a serious mega piss. Something.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, that one sounded less like it. I think it was because your hands were on it in a way that it was like. Yeah, that was more like it. Okay, that's a bit powerful there, but.
When you drank like 15 liters. I know that'd be improbable, but come on.
But well, that's just preparation for band camp, honestly. But something worse, an honorable mention for high school has got to be creative writing, The Feral Snort.
Oh my gosh.
That one that got us in trouble for laughing because hold on, just let me I'll just explain this, like what happened. So we were in creative writing and our creative writing teacher, which we didn't like, because she didn't like us, she was sick like a majority of the term. Like seriously, woman, take some vitamins.
Vitamins.
But like she really needs to like take her vitamins because she was sick like most of the term. But there was this one day she was walking around like kind of looking at everyone's work, and like as she was walking behind me, she sniffed. But it like when she sniffed, it was like it was like this loud ass snort. And for some reason, only our table group found it funny. And we were laughing for like 10 minutes.
We were immature little kids.
Yeah. We were laughing for like 10 minutes after it happened. I remember I just had my face buried in my hands, and she was like really pissed at us. It's like, I don't understand the people who weren't laughing. Like, the teacher snorted, okay? What's not to laugh at? That was second term me, of senior year. Mm-hmm. I'm way more mature or something like that.
Yeah, sure. I call BS, and that's final.
Honestly, fourth term, like, I was dead silent most of it.
Really?
Because at that point, I'm just like, I just want to graduate. Nobody talk to me. Please. That's when my darker side came out, and I'm like, okay, none of you fuckers talk to me.
What classes did you have anyway?
Um, I had that same damn math class that I had all year round. And what is going on?
I'm just washing out a milk jug because I just drank the rest of the milk.
Oh, that was really loud. What is that? Oh.
It's the same. It's the same.
That is really loud. Um, but, I had that same damn math class. It was a year-round math class. I hated it. Um, and I hated most of the people in there. I'm gonna turn you down.
How did your choir go? The rest of your choir year?
It wasn't that bad, because she ended up breaking up the obnoxious ones. But,
Good.
like, my schedule was band and choir for first block. Second block was, shit, what did I have? I'm blanking. It's like I shut the entirety of, like, fourth term out of my head. But honestly, I didn't have anything memorable happen. Oh, second block was programming.
Right.
Third block, what did I have for third block? Ecology. That was actually pretty fun. That was a great class. We used to walk down to the park, like Centennial Park, which wasn't too far for people listening. It's not too far from the high school. It's just like across the street.
50 miles away from the high school.
Like, we used to just walk across the street to that place, and we would, like, take water samples from the creek that runs through it we used to take water samples for various tests and stuff, and it was really fun. It was quite interesting. And then fourth block, again, that same damn math class. Which wasn't as bad after, towards the end, because, there was a substitute, and so we didn't really do anything, because, like, the original teacher, like, she had a baby fourth term, and so, the end of it, we had a substitute, and she was chill. A very chill substitute.
Did you not like your math teacher or something?
No, I liked her. It's just, people, it was just when the year was winding down and stuff, and we weren't really doing much. And I didn't even go to fourth block on the last day of school.
Really?
Yeah, because I did my final early and got my sheet signed by her early, so I didn't even need to go that day. And I was originally gonna go there just to say goodbye to the couple of people that I actually did like. I was just gonna go there for a couple minutes and then leave, but the third block final took way less time than I originally thought it would. It took me 10 minutes. I was there for 10 minutes in total. And then I left, and so I had over an hour and a half before fourth block would start. And so, I'm I don't want to wait in the band room that long. I'm just gonna go home.
I just wanted to go to my fourth block because every Friday we have this baile viernes because I was in Spanish, so we dance every Friday.
Oh. I would have shown up there.
My teacher, who's this? Who's this you brought, Jared? It's a friend.
Huda Bawaza. That's Spanish, right? Just go in there and act like that.
Sí.
I would
Este español.
What do you see? Oh, I can't remember. I just remembered something from a really long time ago, but I can't remember who it was. They said "oui," which is French for yes, and so they just out of nowhere said "oui," or they replied with "oui," and I said, "Well, you should have went before we left." And it was just one of those moments that's really ridiculous, but just sticks with you. All right, we're gonna close this segment. Say something stupid.
Ice cream is God tier food.
Not good enough. I want you to actually say something stupid. Something stupid, like actually say it.
It's too much.
Well, you want robo voices, we'll have no idea what you said.
Okay.
I.
The crack. The crack.
Okay, wow, that's a great. So, I started off the next segment, right? And so the first thing people heard was your O and my, or whatever you said before, and then the crack, and then you going robo voice. Like, the only clear thing about what you said was the crack.
I'm gonna cramp. I'm dying. Oh god, I'm cramping up.
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna actually hang on. I'm gonna go into my notepad on my phone because I remember back like months ago I created a list of things I might do on air. It never happened because we haven't recorded in 8 months.
Right.
But like it's a list of things that like I would have done. And stop jumping all over the place, Skype. Just the little box thing that pops up when you're in a new tab on desktop for Skype. That keeps jumping right where I'm trying to work. And
hey, it doesn't want you to work.
Okay, I'm naming segments so that I can keep them organized. But hang on. Let's see. Let's see what I had planned. I had a decent amount of stuff. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna open this. And it's gonna be amazing. So, what happened? All right.
I'm opening my freezer. Don't worry.
But so there's this thing. As a joke, one time I looked up these conversation. These conversation starters and such. Because we were having a conversation and they're like, "Oh, we need to get you you to get better social skills and stuff." We were just joking around and such. And so we looked up these funny conversation or these conversation starters, and it's just really there's really strange ones on here. Okay, here's the first one. Why does yoga look so good on TV or when others are doing it, but when you do it, you just feel throbbing pain all over? Where did the barbers disappear in the 60s and 70s? The funniest living man in the world is George W. Bush, period. How do dating disaster stories catch on like wildfire among friends and relatives? Alright. I'm just kind of scrolling through. Ghost stories and urban legends that are no longer scary. Things you do when you are drunk. People you call after getting drunk. The biggest lie the government told us.
It sounds like this is written by a bunch of government conspirators or something.
Yeah, if vegetarians eat vegetables, what do humanitarians eat? That one's actually kind of funny.
Oh, God!
That one's actually kind of great. Some great conversation. What was that?
What?
I heard a noise. Or I heard someone talking.
I have my dog, don't worry.
Oh, I have a great quote. I have on Notepad. Um, because like our ecology class, like she'd write a new quote every week on the board, and it was basically the quote of the week. And I actually wrote down several of them because I really liked them. But like this one, have faith in others, and you will inspire them to have faith in you. That's quite nice.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was surprised to completely pass. So I somehow passed. Like I somehow got a really good grade in AP Bio, and I don't know how.
Really?
Yeah, I actually like got an on the final.
All right. Here's another one. All right. It's time to tell if you're a citizen.
Do you have a cat? I swear I heard meow.
There's no one in here. I have 4 cats, but I'm alone in my room, which is locked.
Yeah, I heard a meow though.
Oh, you're probably hearing the kids outside. Because they're loud as hell.
Kids meow?
Well, they're little, and so it sounds like that.
First weed, meowing kids.
Okay, I'm just gonna save some of this for, like, later videos. And actually, I think we're almost done with this. I'm looking at, like, the Skype call, like, overall time. And so, like, we've almost gotten, like, an hour, and that's about the usual video. Not much significant happened in this. This is kind of just us getting back into this. Because it's kind of a weird thing to get back into. Just coming up with topics on the spot is kind of awkward. And so there's generally, like, some larger gaps. Especially when, like, right then I wasn't even thinking that. I was, like, scrolling through things and I wasn't talking for a while. But... Oh, I think it was probably... I know what that... I don't know why that sounded weird. It's because they're at the pool, which is further away. And so you're only hearing, like, a slight part of what they're saying. Or what they're screaming, I should say. Because they're really fucking loud. You need to, like, calm the fuck down.
Go over and just take your sword and just, like, crusade their asses.
I need to just, like, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna be like, you need to be like me when I was your age. Be more antisocial.
I wish.
Just be like, okay, you people in your fucking social lives need to calm down.
You need to get out of your social life, my dude.
Oh, also, I've been actually doing some exercises, and I gotta say, stay out of shape. Getting in shape sucks.
Like, yeah, I've lost a lot of weight, so I'm happy.
I mean, I've only recently started. I've just kind of been doing them at night, doing like various like exercises. I almost said exercising. That's fine. Exercising. Just exercising with a weird accent, in a way.
With a weird axe.
Yeah. Oh, Velisca House. We should go there sometime. The Axe Murder House. Supposedly that's like the most haunted place in Iowa.
Really?
Do you know like the story about that?
No, I do not.
Like basically, hold on. It wouldn't be CentialChat without random typing in the background, honestly, and me looking things up. Alright, here, I found a nice little article. Oh, this doesn't say much. Okay, so, basically there was, like, murders and such that happened, like, there was a man who, like, murdered his wife and children at this house in Velisca, Iowa, and it's, like, one of the most, it's one of the most, haunted places in Iowa. Okay, I just looked at overnight, and so that's $428 for groups from 1 to 6 people, which is actually less than I thought it was, honestly. But that's
All
for an
right.
overnight. That's overnight and tour pricing. So like overnight, you get to stay overnight for that price in the most haunted place in Iowa. That sounds like fun, actually. I'm getting a job in the fall. I've been kind of holding it off. I was gonna get a summer job, but I decided to wait and stuff. And plus, like getting an on-campus job would be more, like it would be a lot better because it works with my hours in classes and such. And plus, I'll be guaranteed weekends off.
Ooh.
But this seems like something that'd be fun. I'd have to get like a sizable group together.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or just get like a decent enough group so to where we can split the price a decent amount. But I feel like this would be fun. Actually,
Yeah.
a group of 4 wouldn't be that much. Just a little over 100 per, like, is what people would have to pay. Hold on. I'm going to try 428 divided by 6. Divided by 6. 71.3 repeating. So it'd be around 72
Per person.
per person for a group of 6. That wouldn't be too bad. I'd love to do something like that, and then like split the group, have like each group have a camera.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be kind of fun.
That would be.
I'd love to go to a lot of haunted places. I know there's a lot of haunted videos on YouTube, but there's also a lot of fake videos. Like there's a decent chunk of them that are fake, and I really want to go to like places that I know for sure are haunted just to see if anything happens.
Right.
And like even if something doesn't happen, just release the video anyway. Because like I feel like you can still do a video without it being guaranteed. Without what you guarantee you were or damn it. Let me try that again. You can still do a video and not have it be as it was originally intended. Like it's not guaranteed to be a certain way. And I feel like that's what separates.
Find the healing stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility.
Excuse me?
You have never seen the stone.
Is that your TV?
Yeah.
But
Don't worry about it.
alright. Just turn this down a little bit. But like I feel like that's what separates like the real and fake shit. Because people like they won't get what they wanted, and so they'll make what they wanted happen. But that's gonna be it for this one. Then we're gonna end this here. So thank you so much for listening. Hopefully we can get the next one up sooner than 8 months.
Right.
I've actually got a decent amount of editing I've got to do today.
Should be fun.
I'm trying to get uploads back on and going on my channel. And so we're gonna have to see. We'll see when. I'm hoping to get the first episode on Monday. The first video on Monday. Or is today Monday? What day is today? No, today's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Okay. So I'm hoping to get the next video tomorrow on my main channel. That is, I'm not sure when this will come out. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for listening. And we will see you in the next one, I suppose. Or will we?
I might be dead.
Yeah. I'd like to do like a group. I'd like to do a group Skype call for one of these. Because I think I have an idea of who I want to have.
I think we can add people.
Be the following co-host. What is it?
So you see that there's like a 3-line button or icon.
Hold on, let me go back to the main Skype thing.
It's a horizontal like 3 dots.
The 3 dots, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
So if you click on that, you can add people, I think.
There's audio and video settings, hold call, turn off incoming video, turn subtitles on, start recording, share screen.
On mine, it says I can add people.
Oh.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, there's an actual add people button
Oh, there
on
is?
desktop.
Yeah.
Because I do this through desktop because I can't record on mobile. Or I can, it's just a pain in the ass to do so.
Right.
Because I actually have to insert the audio because it'll record the audio separately. So I have to merge the files. And it's just too much work. Like I can do it and I can do it. I know exactly how to do that. I just don't want to. It's not worth it when you can just go on mobile and do everything in one. But I think I've got an idea of who I want to have on next as the next co-host. Someone who was a junior. He's a senior now, I suppose. Now that we're graduated. I think I might bring him on the air. A friend of mine named Connor. I think he'd probably be willing to do something like this. I just have to talk to him, figure things out. Hopefully we can figure things out. I'd like to do like a chat with like the three of us for like your final one. For like your
All
final
right.
CentialChat, I think we should bring him on and just have like a group chat. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. But I did the outro so long ago. I almost hit the end Skype call instead of the stop recording. But we're gonna end this here, so I don't want to do the outro again, so it's gonna end here. Bye. You're just not gonna fucking say goodbye to the listeners? Well, Skype
No,
apparently
I'm
cut
just
off.
lazy. Come on, man. I'm tired.
Alright, well, bye.